He was leading, he just passed the points leader, and even Shane Van Gisbergen didn't quite know what to do with himself. Tonight, we're breaking down how a road course specialist turned in a career night on one of NASCAR's toughest short tracks and what it means for his playoff push. Stick around because this one's got some great moments. And hey, real quick, if you're a true NASCAR fan, don't forget to like and subscribe to NASCAR Nation News. We bring real NASCAR stories based only on verified reporting every week. All right, let's get into it. Sunday night at North Wilkesboro Speedway, the Window World 450 gave us one of the more surprising storylines of the weekend. Shane Van Gisbergen, driving the number quotes 97 Trackhouse Racing Chevrolet, took the point early, and he did it by getting around Cup Series points leader Denny Hamlin, a guy who knows a thing or two about short tracks. Van Gisbergen didn't hide his own surprise over the radio. "I'm leading. What expletive do I do now?" he said through his team communications. It's a funny line, but here's the thing, he clearly knew exactly what to do with it. He kept himself in the top 5 for most of the night and crossed the line 5th. That's his Cup Series career best finish on a short track. And it didn't come out of nowhere. The night before, he'd already backed it up with a 3rd place run in the Truck Series race at the same track. So how'd he get to the front? Van Gisbergen started 8th in the 37 car field. Then his crew chief, Steven Doran, made the call to take just 2 tires on the first pit stop. That vaulted him up to 4th. From there, he picked off 3 Joe Gibbs racing cars in a row, Christopher Bell, Ty Gibbs, and finally Hamlin to lead for the first time on an oval since Nashville back in late May. Now, that aggressive run forward cost him some rear tire grip. Ty Gibbs caught back up to him right at the line to win stage 1 by half a car length, but Van Gisbergen didn't fold. He held his position the rest of the way. From there, Joey Logano took over and dominated, with Hamlin chasing him for the win. But Van Gisbergen quietly locked in his first short track top 5 and his first short track top 10, period. He led 4 times for 49 laps, second only to Logano's 323. Afterwards, soaked from dumping water on himself in the heat, Van Gisbergen talked about what it felt like running up front. "Yeah, just pretty cool to get up front and then be able to pass for the lead genuinely and just gotta enjoy ourselves," he said. He also pointed out something interesting about racing near the front. "Everyone's racing really respectful. I passed Denny and mucked that up and let him back through, like it's a lot friendlier type of people up there." Crew chief Steven Doran gave a lot of credit to Saturday's Truck Series race for helping Van Gisbergen learn the track. He told NASCAR that Van Gisbergen used some of the lines he figured out in the truck the night before and said the more laps he can get at these tracks, the more it benefits the team. Van Gisbergen also brought up something from his road racing background. "It's a bit like a road course here," he said. "I tried right foot brake for a bit. Half the race I right foot braked and just felt comfortable doing that." Now here's why all of this matters. Van Gisbergen now sits 54 points above the provisional chase elimination line, a 23-point jump from where he was. Last year, he made the playoffs through a road course win. This year, he's got 2 road race wins already, but he needs more consistency on ovals, with 5 races left in the regular season to get there. Doran called it a huge one for the numbers, saying the stage points from Sunday help, but the team still isn't comfortable enough to ease up. And through all of it, the fun stayed part of the formula. Doran said keeping things light over the radio is just how this team operates. Plenty of inside jokes between him, Van Gisbergen, and spotter Josh Williams. So here's the question for you. With 5 races left, do you think Shane Van Gisbergen has done enough on short tracks and intermediates to lock up a playoff spot on points alone? If you enjoy verified NASCAR coverage with no fake drama and no made-up stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for NASCAR Nation News. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.